Would I be the a-hole if I called the cops to kick my dad out of the house? I, 18F, am stuck in this emotional war with myself. I'm wondering if I'd be the asshole if I called the police on my dad, 43M, to get him out of my mom's, 38F, house. The problem is, if I do that, he has nowhere else to go. He cut off contact with all his family and friends a long time ago. But at the same time, I don't know what else we can do to make him leave, because none of us can live like this anymore. My mom and dad were never married, but they were together for a long time. She broke up with him almost a year ago because she just couldn't take it anymore. He's been unemployed for 5 years now and refuses to even try looking for work. Anytime someone brings it up, he gets angry and defensive. Meanwhile, my mom is working 2 jobs and still can't manage the bills, groceries, or rent. She supports my 2 younger brothers, 11 and 9, herself, and sometimes me when I come stay with them during holidays and breaks. I've even had to lend her money from my own savings, money I was planning to use for my driver's license. More than half of it is gone now, over $1,000. And she still has to ask her parents for help just to get by. My dad is always in a bad mood. It was like that even when he had a job, but now it's worse. He slams doors, windows, and kitchen cupboards just to vent his frustration. Sometimes he throws things for no reason, even first thing in the morning when he hasn't even spoken to anyone yet. He yells randomly over the smallest things, and he snaps at us whenever we try to talk. One time, we were out getting ice cream, thanks to money my grandmother gave us, and he mentioned wanting to try a flavor next time. I just said that I'd tried it and didn't like it much. He got pissed, told my mom I was a brat, and that I ruined the whole evening. Anytime my brothers or I try to express ourselves, he accuses us of talking back. But he also gets mad when we don't talk to him or when we exclude him from conversations. It's like there's no way to win. No matter what we do, he finds a reason to get angry. He also never stops talking when he feels like sharing his opinion. We'll be watching something on TV, and out of nowhere he starts talking for 10+ minutes nonstop about what he would have done in that situation. Nobody asks for his opinion, but we still try to be polite. But the moment someone tries to respond or give their opinion, he cuts them off and talks even more. And what he says often doesn't even make sense. It's like he just needs to be the only voice in the room. What really hurts is how he treats my youngest brother. My little brother is 9 and autistic, and even though he has his challenges, he's so sweet and smart in his own way. My mom, my other brother, and I do our best to help him and understand what he needs. But my dad? He just yells at him constantly. He screams at him for things he doesn't understand, insults him, and calls him things that no father should ever say to their child. Sometimes it sounds like he hates us, but especially my little brother. And that breaks my heart. But what's probably the worst part is that my dad just won't accept that my mom broke up with him. He still follows her around the house, to the bathroom, to the shower. He insists on walking her to work or picking her up even though she doesn't want him to. Both of them smoke, and he loses his mind if she won't go outside with him to smoke. He gets furious when she goes out with friends, especially if there are guys around. When that happens, he'll destroy the house, pour milk on the floor, throw clean clothes on the ground, just out of spite. I'm moving to a new apartment in 2 days so I can be closer to college, and my mom wanted to come with me to help me settle in. But my dad was so angry about her going without him that he forced himself into the trip. We only had enough money for 2 train tickets, and instead of my mom coming, now he's going with me. I'm dreading the entire day. I wish I had spoken up more and said no, but now it's too late. I'm stuck spending a whole day with him sulking and angry. He still acts like nothing is wrong between him and my mom. He kisses her, touches her, even though she tells him to stop. Every time she pushes back, it turns into a fight. Sometimes they even get physical. It's terrifying. My brothers get so scared that my mom ends up letting him do what he wants just to avoid things getting worse. She's tried so many times to get him to move out. She told him to find a job, find an apartment, just do something. But he doesn't. He doesn't even try. She's thought about moving out herself with my brothers, but she can't afford to leave this house. She even contacted social services, but they didn't do anything. At this point, the only real option left is calling the police to have him removed. But I don't know if I have the heart to do that. He is my dad. And he's not always bad, he can be nice sometimes. When he's in a good mood, he's funny, helpful, even gentle. But those moments are so rare now, and they don't make up for the fear, the chaos, and the constant walking on eggshells. I don't know what to do. None of us can take this much longer, but calling the cops means forcing him out into the streets with nowhere to go. And once he's out, what then? What if he comes back? What if he gets worse? If anyone has advice, anything at all, I'm listening. We just want peace. My mom, my brothers, and I are exhausted. And I honestly don't know how much longer we can take it. So, would I be the a-hole for calling the cops to make him leave?